defenseman Marshawn Nealon, who passed away Thursday morning. We offer our thoughts and prayers to his girlfriend Catalina, his family, friends, and teammates. Please stand now and join us in the moments of silence as we remember his life. If you or someone you know is struggling or needs emotional support, please call or text 988. The Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is available 24/7 to help.
Yep.
We also lost former NFL Commissioner Paul Tagliabue, who passed away Sunday morning. He had an immeasurable impact on the NFL during his 17 years as commissioner. We offer our sympathies to his wife Chandler, son Drew, and daughter Emily, as well as countless friends throughout the National Football League. Please continue standing as we talk on his remarkable life and legacy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, to honor America, please stand, remove your hats, and join U.S. Marine Gunnery Sergeant Allison Mardegas as she sings our national anthem.
Okay.
Can you see?
Barbara. Ooh. Who are the veterans, guys? I'm just joking. Again? God bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, I want to say thank you to the Detroit Lions fans and the St. Louis.
One of the greatest scenes in of professional sports. Rainbow Field. One of the best matchups on Monday Night Football.
Washington Commanders fans were giving the middle finger and they were booing Donald Trump and everything. Thank you guys. I probably would have done the same thing.
I knew it! You are stealing my Jersey Mike's gig. Danny, it's just because Jersey
again.
Mike's is an official sponsor of the NFL. I'm not taking your gig. This is how I dress. I've been looking for those. I wear glasses. I have astigmatism. I'll give you astigmatism.
Ready for your unsteady leg.
I gotta go.
This ain't over, Manning.
Make Jersey Mike's a game day thing.
Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
So yeah, guys.
Did anyone approve this?
No, he just does what he wants.
Nothing stops college football. Nothing stops Red.
Wait, what does that item do? Ah, okay. Alright, let's try it.
ESPN welcomes you to the following presentation.
Oh, I heard pop.
National Football League.
But at least it's gonna be worth it, guys. Doing all this walkthroughs and shit. Even though I'm not getting paid, but I don't want to get paid. I'd rather like for you guys to be entertained. Oh, that. Oh. Six. Six.
No.
With that tie mixed in against the Dallas Cowboys earlier in the year, leading the NFC North. The wildcard teams on the right. Nick Sirianni is in year number 5. He's had a tremendous body of work he's put together for the Philadelphia Eagles, and Matt LaFleur has been winning since he took over in 2019. It's year number 7 for him as the head man with the pack. 75 wins as the Green Bay Packers head coach. Moments ago, Philadelphia won the toss. They defer. Green Bay's ball to start the night. Elliott will kick it away at 33
This
to
idol out there.
Wind is definitely involved. Let's feel like 26 here tonight. And Green Bay. This is Savion Williams. And the rookie Williams just tiptoeing down the sideline and a good return. 33-yard return. Jordan Love in this offense will set up shop. He's on the numbers through week number 9, and he is in the top 7 around the National Football League. That completion percentage would be at career high. He's played really well. I think the only real negative when you watch him is what we saw last week.
What?
Just starting for my third set of scrubs. Totally normal.
You're their neighbor or
It's not
what?
a sign of emotional unraveling. You need new Secret Clinical Antiperspirant. Secret is 3 times more stress sweat protection.
Then, 19 years later,
That's so
Bergdahl
cool.
decides it's finally time to face justice and turns himself in. Under a wartime law that commandeers the property of those who flee, the government seizes many of his assets, including his beloved Model B flyer, now on display at the Franklin Institute.
EAO.
But before heading to the slammer, Bergdahl delivers one more twist to the
Oh,
story
dear.
of his hidden gold.
He claims he retrieved his treasure, which was buried in the back
Oh,
of his
shit.
closet the entire time.
Much of the public has lost
So we just
all
put it over
trust
here.
in Bergdahl and
Right
his
up.
tales of treasure. But to this very day, there are those who believe that $150,000 in gold coins is still out there.
Today, it would be worth $1.4 million.
And for visitors to the Franklin Institute, Bergdahl's Model B flyer remains a soaring reminder of the incorrigible playboy and his fabled hidden riches. San Diego, California is known as the city in motion for good
Oh,
reason.
so no longer that. Oh.
70% of its 30 million visitors arrive by car
Alrighty.
each year. But documenting a more lofty form of travel is the San Diego Air and Space Museum. The institution tells the story of famous flyers, like the Spirit of St. Louis, the Apollo 9 command module, and impressive fighters from World Wars I and II. Yet amidst these venerated vessels is a little-known oddity.
The artifact is about 3 feet high and 2 feet wide and made out of aluminum and plastic. It
Aluminum.
has 16 empty milk jugs attached to it with rope and tape.
Although these mundane materials were not intended for flight. According to communications director Jessica Packard,
Wait,
this
what-
artifact
what-
reached realms typically graced only by commercial airliners.
This was part of an extremely dangerous journey with shocking results.
Who constructed this makeshift marvel? And how did he pilot it to unimaginable heights?
Oh, okay. It's like the
1982, San Pedro, California.
like the pseudo armor.
33-year-old truck driver and
Twilight
aviation
Princess.
enthusiast Larry
Right,
Walters
Papa.
has dreamed of a career in the Air Force since he was a child. But
wow.
one thing
Oh,
has
crud.
held that dream at bay:
That's cool.
poor eyesight.
Larry couldn't even earn a standard pilot's license. And he was very discouraged that he couldn't fly the way he wanted to.
Alright.
As he contemplates ways to transcend his limitations, Walters is struck by the memory of a visit to an Army-Navy surplus store.
Larry had seen large weather balloons. He believed that if he bought dozens of these balloons, he could attach them to his lawn chair and fly.
He reasons that if he fills 42 6-foot weather balloons with helium, he can ascend to 1,000 feet and level off. But the plan is hardly without risk. The makeshift craft will be nearly impossible to steer. He'll be completely at the mercy of the wind.
In preparation for his trip, Larry studied wind patterns and plotted where he wanted to go. His plan was to fly across California and eventually reach the Rocky
Oh,
Mountains.
wow.
For stability in the blustery conditions, Walters affixes 35 milk jugs filled with water to his chair. And to control his altitude, he plans to pop the balloons one by one with a pellet gun, allowing him to level off, then descend. On July 2nd, he gathers his friends for the launch of his lofty scheme. They tether his contraption to the earth with 2 ropes. In a side compartment, he packs his pellet gun, a CB radio, sandwiches, and beer. Then Walters climbs aboard and gives the command to cut the first rope.
When Walters cut the
Oh,
first
that's
restraint on the
crazy.
chair, he felt the tug of the helium.
Then, in an instant, the remaining tether breaks on its own, jerking Walters skyward. His glasses fly off in the rapid ascent.
Walters was quickly soaring, higher and higher with no end in sight. The balloons pulled him so fast that he was gaining altitude at 1,000 feet per minute.
Walter's friends are dumbfounded as they watch him soar past his intended altitude before leveling off at a dizzying 16,000 feet. Larry's friends radio him, pleading for him to come down. But an exhilarated Walters refuses to bring his long-planned journey to an end. Then, the winds suddenly shift direction. Then, commercial airline pilots approaching Los Angeles International Airport observe a confounding sight. A man in a lawn chair with a gun in his lap.
If Walters were to be sucked into a jet engine, it would spell doom for both him and the airliner.
Will Walters survive this aerial stunt? Or will he and his dreams come crashing down?
I'm just posting the number of visitors to the Homes.com network this month. It's become the go-to home shopping site.
Got another 14,000.
What?
Gotta go back up.
Homes.com, the place to find a place.
This is strange.
These eyes blink.
These eyes,
And these eyes help those eyes see their best.
with a quality eye exam and 2 pairs of glasses at one great price. An eye exam plus 2 progressives for $159.95 at America's Best.
Travel can be a nightmare. Luckily, you rented your car on Turo. Skip the rental counter with Turo. Rent just about any car, just about anywhere. If you misplaced your card, slide to the right and the card's locked. The Chase mobile app has card lock, and it has encryption technology to help you keep your data safe. That's peace of mind from Chase.
Look at this new kitchen.
Everything is so stylish. Nice, right?
I taught you well.
The kitchen of your dreams
I think I'm ready to move in.
and your mom's at a price you didn't dream possible. IKEA. there. Bigger biscuits, crescents, and cinnamon
Cinnamon
rolls. When you talk to
rolls.
older Americans, they're worried about Social Security. It's something they really count on.
Social Security helps cover what I need.
Wait.
Medicine, groceries, it's a lifeline.
This is money that people have earned, and our country has kept that promise for 90 years.
I hear Social Security may run short of funding in a few years.
AARP will never stop fighting to protect the Social Security payments you earned. Join us.
I don't know what else to do.
It's our best steak ever.
Fresh, no fast stuff.
With garlic.
Cumin, coriander, it's super tender.
Tasty. People love it. And it's so good with our new red chimichurri. You're gonna want to put it on everything. It's 10 out of 10.
Find something extraordinary at the Genesis Signature event. Get 1.99% APR for 69 cents off Genesis vehicles. Exclusively at your local Genesis retailers.
The Burger King double cheeseburger. A quarter pound of beef patties, flame grilled with 2 slices of melty cheese. It's love at first bite. I'm not sure who invented the double cheeseburger, but it sure tastes like we did.
Wow, your hair is so shiny.
Again?
Who does your color?
Preference by L'Oreal Paris. By Shine Serum and Vitamin E. Intense color and shine. Up to 9 weeks of faith-defying color. 9 out of 10 women agree that nothing lasts longer. You're so
This
gorgeous.
idol. Oh, okay.
Make shopping easy. Just show your size, style, and budget, and your stylist
Oh, dear.
personalized looks right to your door. Online personal styling for everyone.
Some days offer samples of podcast. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Fresh
Real
and
vodka?
strong and smooth. Let the good times cruise.
Digga.
It's 1982 in San Pedro, California. 33-year-old Larry Walters is soaring at
Larry Walters?
16,000 feet in the most unusual aircraft, an aluminum lawn chair held aloft by weather balloons. But when the winds suddenly shift, Walters' floating throne is thrust into the busy airspace of LAX. So can Walters survive this aerial experiment? Air traffic controllers scramble to reroute the enormous aircraft. And miraculously, Walters glides through LAX airspace without incident. But there's a new problem. The chilling high-altitude temperatures are taking a toll on the ill-prepared pilot. Hoping to bring this ride to an end, he begins to shoot at the balloons with his pellet gun.
Okay, so I have
The lawn chair began to drift
3.
aimlessly as it slowly approached the ground.
Okay.
After an hour of flight time, Walters touches down, having
Okay.
finally fulfilled his dream.
This was truly an unbelievable thing to do, but he pulled it off.
But his troubles are not over yet. Walters is immediately arrested by the local police. And though he is soon released from jail, the FAA is livid over Walters' encroachment into federal airspace. They fine him $1,500 for his perilous stunt. But to Walters, it's been worth it.
So yeah, for 4 straight years, guys, I've been breaking the tradition
The
of
self-made pilot basks in
Thanksgiving, so
national publicity.
hopefully this year will be my 5th.
On late-night TV.
So I can be like, suck it, Matt
His life
Lauer.
returns to normal. Today, this aluminum lawn chair that propelled an unlikely pilot into the annals of aviation sits at the San Diego Air and Space Museum.
Again.
It's a testament to the power of dreams and one man's crazy scheme to make his come true. 40 miles outside of New York City is the quiet township of Old Bridge, New Jersey. Here, small ponds which dot the landscape were once used in the 1800s to harvest clay for pottery. And tasked with honoring this region's centuries-old heritage is the Thomas Warren Historical Museum. Located in a former schoolhouse, the museum showcases artifacts from the region's earliest days. From 300-year-old pots to a 19th century harmonium. But amidst these items of antique serenity,
Bye.
one artifact seems scarred by a violent past.
This item, okay. Well, let's see.
It looks like this object has had quite a serious history.
According to author Randall Gabriella, this roughly hewn object tells of unprecedented devastation.
I think the story is not well known because the nation was eager to forget. But there's a tragedy behind this.
How is this jagged piece of
Ah,
metal
no, pero-
linked to one of the largest explosions to ever occur on American soil? October 1918. World War I is raging in Europe, and America must provide the Allies with a steady supply of ammunition. And one of the country's largest munitions depots is the T.A. Gillespie Loading Company in New Jersey.
The Gillespie plant was a vast facility of over 2,000 acres. They were producing about 1 million shells
Oh,
per
okay.
month.
But while the industry has brought stability and wealth to the community, it also carries an enormous risk. Just 2 years earlier, a munitions plant 30 miles away called Black Tom was attacked by German saboteurs.
There was a massive explosion that rattled the area both literally and figuratively.
7 people were killed and hundreds more injured. And ever since, security at the Gillespie facility has been on high alert. On Friday, October 4th, 2,000 men file into the heavily guarded depot for the night shift. One of those men is named Andrew Kowalski.
Kowalski was an ordinary line worker.
The newly married Slovak immigrant is working in Building 611, assembling munition shells. Work is proceeding like any other night. Then, at 7:40 p.m., the calm is suddenly pierced by a thunderous blast. A massive explosion rips through Building 611, reducing it to a blazing pile of rubble. And heat from the blast ignites a fire which begins to spread. Emergency personnel race to the scene to stop the blaze. But they can't contend with the powerful inferno.
The firefighters were forced to retreat. They did not have adequate water to put out the fire.
Then the unthinkable happens. Munition stockpiles
Oh, wait, hold on.
throughout the plant erupt in a calamitous chain reaction.
The blast became more and more severe, louder and louder, and the sky lit up with these great bursts of color.
As workers scatter, shells like this 75mm casing from the Thomas Warren Historical Museum fall all around them.
It was panic, it was terror.
Then artillery shells begin to careen into the nearby town. Citizens flee their homes as shells rain down on the city streets. Helpless authorities can do nothing but wait for the chain of explosions to subside. Then, on Sunday morning, 48 hours after the first explosion, the flames finally die down. When the smoke clears, over 300 buildings have been destroyed, and more than 100 people, including Andrew Kowalski, have perished. In the aftermath, workers and townspeople press authorities for an explanation as to what caused the initial explosion. And amidst the search for answers, some notice unsettling similarities between the explosion and the attack on Black Tom 2 years earlier.
Some workers reported seeing mysterious individuals around the plant.
So was this devastating disaster actually an act of German sabotage?
German suplex.
Big expenses? Meet your big financial friend, Experience. Your BFF can reveal surprising ways to help you save. That way, you're always ready for what's unexpected or whatever you're planning next. So achieving your financial goals becomes easier because you're one step closer to reaching them with your big financial friend.
It's Black Friday savings at the Home Depot to shop reliable appliances like LG with new features like unique offers to give this season and your holiday helpers even more to celebrate. Shop Black Friday savings.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Free delivery at the Home Depot.
Not again.
All they want is Sheba.
I tried bringing my kids a dollhouse, and well,
Toy making is more of an elf thing.
I might have used the elf word.
Leave the building to smaller hands. The elf word?
The elf word.
Sam's gonna be so mad.
You got a Pepto predicament, Ace. Overdid it on the other fries. Undo it with Pepto-Bismol.
Diarrhea.
Undo it with Pepto-Bismol.
Fairlife Chocolate Ultra Filtered Milk brightens all your holiday traditions. With 50% more protein, 50% less sugar, and a delicious taste, Fairlife makes any moment magical. Fairlife. And great flies, there's excitement in every slide. Adventures waiting to begin, and dance parties every night. So bring your pack together and book your stay now and save up to 40%.
All aboard, Mother says, and down the hill they fly. They race across the frozen pond. She shoots, she scores, they cry. There's no day like a snow day, a fact you can't deny. Goldfish, the snack that smiles back.
Oh, okay. Oh, let me get the other Triforce just enough to board you guys. I'm already confused. Alright, bye.
I'm thankful for grandma's prison rules.